everyone, my name is Raziel Kane and I'm back with another review of this because I got this for this and I'm excited because Artfire could use some more color. He's more colored than his red counterpart Inferno. But yeah, Canadian Inferno or Artfire as you guys call it could use some decals and mostly the windows. That's the main reason why I buy most of my decals is because I love Toyhax's windows. It's awesome. And both modes are going to be enhanced by this fantastic set. And I haven't looked yet. I don't usually go around and check what is what before I actually do the application of the decals. But we're going to take a look at him in robot and vehicle mode. And after that, we'll show you what he looks like with a paint job. Make sure you stick to the end though if you want to have a discount code for DJC Collectibles, my sponsor. And it's applicable for anything Transformers. And also check out my voice acting playlist, the main feature of my channel, where I show you G1 voice actors, something I'm super proud of. So now let's roll the intro and start Toyhaxing. Alright, so let's do a quick overview of what we have with Nightstick and Artfire, or Canadian Inferno, as I prefer to joke around with. I don't know if there's going to be any decals for Nightstick, and but you know, might as well. Hopefully there's a little something. I know they did decals for Micromasters before, and they were extremely tiny, so I'm hoping there's nothing for the eyes. But it would look good. I actually display him with Kingdom Cyclonus because that's the original target master for Cyclonus back in the Rebirth. And I don't know, I know there was some confusion about, you know, naming and everything, so we ended up with Artfire. I don't know. But the Legacy or the Generation Select G1 Toy Color Cyclonus will come with Nightstick. So I don't need another Cyclonus, or Armada, as some people are calling him. But it's cool of them to include Nightstick if you didn't get Artfire. And then Artfire himself, with the accessories and everything, looks pretty good already. You know, he's the colors are broken down because of the white, so he's not all red like Inferno. But yeah, I love the Elb sculpt, I love the colors, I love the headlights, but I can't wait to have some decals on this guy. You know, maybe break out some of the red on the arms, maybe so, you know, potentially something for the legs, and then the vehicle mode is probably going to be something amazing too. So I can't wait to see what Toyhax does for him. And like I said, I don't usually check before. You know, when I decide to do the Toyhaxing, I actually open everything on Toyhax website to see where everything goes. But that's about it. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Toyhax does with this guy. So now let's take a look at him with the decals. And here we are with Artfire after the decals and Nightstick as well. You have not many leftovers, but you do have, this was mainly for the head and Nightstick, and that's all gone. You have this one here. I have to say thank you to Toyhax because they give you pretty much a pin cover for everything. They have whites, they have black over here, they have red, they have, like, I don't think there's, well, no, there is a couple pins still uncovered, but they give you much more than they did with Grapple and Inferno. I have to say I'm very happy about that because it was fun. Took a while though. And you even have one extra black for it's behind the crotch area. So, and I do have a couple extra. Those are weapon tips for Nightstick, and you do have those are mirrors, and they're. I'm sorry, but they're kind of poorly identified on the instruction on the website. They just point in front with a back angle. So you're looking at the back of the truck and then they're pointing at something in front, but they're not pointing at the mirror. So Took me a while to figure it out, but anyway. And then extra windows. I went with the one with the cell shaded, the reflection. It's just awesome. This is just plain blue. So yeah, if you like that, it's all good. And then this is a piece for Nightstick that is left over as well. So yeah, not many leftovers, and but it's cool. And they look fantastic. We'll start with Nightstick, guys. Actually, not expecting to have anything on Nightstick, but you have this decal here, 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 and here, silver highlights, which also for the arms, they're in the back, and then you have those black highlights here, those 3 ones. So pretty good. And then if you put him in gun mode, you have those 2 pins. Well, not pins, but they, you know, those effect at the tip of the gun. So pretty good. And let's move this. And now let's do a side by side, and then you can see the major improvement. It's basically Inferno and Grapple, the same set. I actually don't know why this one was only $10. Grapple was 15 and Inferno was 10, but this one has had so much more, and then plus they had stuff for Nightstick, and it was only still $10. So it's, I don't know, pretty cool anyway. Okay, let's fade that out. All right, you get decals. If we go top to bottom, you have the whole wing area. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decals. Nothing for the eyes because they're already pretty blue. So you have the triangle here, the window. Look at that. It covers the Autobot symbol, but I thought it was pretty good. I don't know what it actually means, but I think it must be the same thing for us as fire department or you know, Red Cross or something like that. So, but from potentially Japan, and I say Japan because there's actual Japan writing here. So, because I know he's more of a manga character, and he wasn't, you know, in any show that I've watched. So yeah, I think that's a nice touch, and it makes for a better disguise. Robots in disguise, you know, advertise with faction you are. You have decals for the shoulder, the forearms. Again, be careful. There's one with a hole for the blast effect port. This one doesn't. Pin covers. You have the decal around the whole hand to, well, the cannon plug to make it look, I don't know, more silver. Crotch area, big difference here from Inferno and Artfire have just one line. There's no continuation here like there was with Grapple. Crotch area here, you have this, pretty good. Legs, Inferno and Artfire have the same. It's but it's different from Grapple. And then you have a cover here for the stand. And then this translates from the truck, but it's you know, the tail light. It's pretty good. And what else? Well, you can see here one of the pin covers. It's pretty neat. You have another one here. Well, look at it. One here, another one here. So you know, it's, you can still see the silver on it, but it's really neat. And then in the inside of the arm, you have one here, you have 1, 2, 3 here. I mean, they covered pretty much everything. And then in robot and car mode, fire truck mode, you'll see also a major improvement. So now let's take a look at him in vehicle mode. Okay, and now in vehicle mode, he looks, well, let's start with you know, the gun. Nightstick looks pretty good, and Artfire doesn't clip super nice, but yeah, great vehicle mode. I mean, lots of paint application, not paint application, but I mean 2 colors, and then you have a bit of red here, translucent blue for the headlights and the windows, the Autobot symbols, full gray here, and some black to break the whole red thing. So, you know, if it's anything like Grapple, we're gonna have a lot of pin covers, and that's pretty good. So yeah, so one final look with Artfire, Canadian Inferno before. And here we are back from the garage, and he's fantastic. Nightstick, you know, it pretty much translates, well, no, it doesn't really translate that much from Robot because you're missing all the front of the legs and the chest decals, but still pretty cool. Cyclone is going to be happy. And then look at this from the side. How many pin covers do we have? Look at that. All this is covered. And there's even one specifically gray for this area. So I thought that was a very nice addition. And then you have some decals here for the ladder. Looks pretty good. Fun to apply, those little triangle ones. But they look pretty good. The windows, oh my god, I love the windows. So cool. Hard to apply a little bit because, you know, you have to push them inside. But it's really, really nice. And license plate, I chose Artfire. There's a leftover one, and I can't find my sheet right now. Hold on. Okay, leftover 4TOF414. I have no clue what that is. Anyway. And yeah, so he's looking pretty amazing. So you have under the hose, you have all those plates, which are very similar to the ones that we got with Grapple. Maybe here it's a different color, but the rest is pretty much the same. And you have the wings that translate. You see here the decals that goes around the cannon plug. So this translates. You have this is a two-part decal, and yeah, so it's a pin cover, and then it also covers a little bit around the area, so it looks pretty good. In the back you have those tail lights here, here, and then here. And then you have those plates here. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna realign this properly. That's the thing though. I mean, you have the decals and they show, but there's one of them that's hidden, so I don't know. And then you have a pin cover for the wheels. And the Japanese text here. I'm assuming it's Japanese. I honestly cannot confirm. And the window is also good. And then this is different from Inferno and Grapple. It's one decal that goes here, or two decals, one here, and then you put the plate over it. That's how they show you to do it in the instruction. But with Grapple, it was actually kind of two stickers that you applied in the middle, and Inferno it just put it on the side. So, and different, but it's still same thing. Yeah, so that's the fire truck mode. Really, really good looking. Oh, I forgot. You have here. You have the steel plates, and these cover here at the back. They look really good as well. Let's go for the money shot. And here are the three together, and they all look fantastic. They all have slight differences. You know, like Grapple doesn't have a cover here, and then they both do. But the windows are the same. They all have covers for the wheel. The crane, of course, is different. He's more of construction warning signs, and then they're red and white. So it's really good to have all these three Toyhax and displayed together. It's really fun. Honestly, I recommend all of these three sets to anybody. Let me put them back in robot mode to do my final thoughts. So in the end, very happy to have all of those stickers applied to these three fantastic figures of the same mold. I really like the difference between the three because not only the color, but you know, there's no decals for the forehead here. They both have different ones. Like I like that they did subtle differences between Inferno and Canadian Inferno, so that you know it's not just applying the same thing. Even for the arms here, between the they have the same decal for the forearms, but he has one with a little arrow on it. He doesn't have a cover here, so it's really nice. They all have the same window, which are amazing, but it's not the same exact decal set between Grapple and the other two. And then even these two have subtle differences, like I mentioned, the wings on the side of the head, they have white highlights, they have silver highlights, and even this, maybe it's just the way the light reflects, but I don't think that's maybe if I move him around, no, it's not the same color at all. So you know, it's subtle differences in colors that really it's worth to get all three sets, in my opinion. So this was my Toyhax review of Artfire. He's a fantastic mold, a fantastic figure. And then also forgot to put in Nightstick in the money shot, because he's part of the family. No, kidding. He's going back with Cyclonus the moment I'm done. And yeah, so really happy. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Also, leave a comment. I love reading those. And remember, nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. Take care.